Ever pondered how a small city-state on the Italian peninsula became one of the most powerful empires in history? Let's take a step back in time to a period of 7 hills, the Tiber River, and a legendary wolf. Yes, we're talking about Rome, the eternal city. Born from a mythical tale of Romulus and Remus, Rome started as a humble city-state around the 8th century BC. In the early days, Rome was a monarchy ruled by 7 kings, from Romulus, the founder, to Tarquin the Proud. But pride comes before a fall, and Tarquin's tyranny led to his overthrow. The Romans, tired of regal autocracy, decided to shake things up a bit. In a revolutionary move, they transitioned from a kingdom to a republic around the 6th century BC. Now the power was in the hands of the people, or at least the wealthy ones. From a city to a republic, Rome was on the precipice of becoming an empire. Imagine a time when Rome, now a powerful republic, was on the brink of transformation. A time when Rome, once a simple city-state, had risen to control the entire Italian peninsula, and its influence was spreading across the Mediterranean. This was the Roman Republic, a period of unprecedented expansion and profound change. In the early days, Rome was ruled by kings, but the Romans, with their fierce love for liberty, ousted their monarch, establishing a republic. Here power was supposedly in the hands of the people, or at least the wealthy ones. However, as Rome grew, so did the tensions between the rich and the poor, the patricians and the plebeians. In the midst of these strained times, Julius Caesar emerged. A man of the people, he rose through the ranks, securing key military victories and political alliances. Caesar was a charismatic leader, but his ambition was his downfall. He was named dictator in perpetuity, a title that shattered the ideals of the Republic. The Senate, fearing a return to monarchy, decided to act. On the Ides of March, in a brutal display of treachery, Julius Caesar was assassinated. Stabbed 23 times, he fell at the feet of a statue of his old rival, Pompey. A chilling end to a man who had dared to change the course of Rome's history. The death of Julius Caesar opened the doors to the dawn of a new era, the Roman Empire. What if you lived in a time of unprecedented growth and power? Welcome to the Roman Empire. Imagine living in an era where a single man, Augustus, starts an epoch of unparalleled growth. As the first emperor of Rome, Augustus's reign kick-started what we now know as the Roman Empire. He was no ordinary leader. He was a visionary, a man of action, and a master tactician. Through a mix of military might, political savvy, and sheer determination, Augustus transformed Rome from a republic into an empire. The Roman Empire under Augustus was not just about power and conquest. It was also about peace and prosperity, an era known as the Pax Romana, or the Roman peace. This was a time when Rome was free from large-scale conflict, allowing it to flourish culturally and economically. The arts thrived, architecture soared, and literature blossomed. The Pax Romana was, in essence, Rome's golden age. But what is an empire without expansion? The Roman Empire, under the guidance of Augustus and his successors, spread its influence far and wide. From the sun-kissed shores of Spain to the rugged highlands of Scotland, from the sultry deserts of Africa to the bustling metropolises of the East, the Roman Empire was everywhere. The Roman Empire, at its zenith, was the beacon of civilization. Can you conceive of a world where the most powerful empire crumbles to its knees? The fall of the Western Roman Empire was a slow, arduous process, a tantalizing dance of decline and decay. It was a time of political corruption, economic instability, and relentless invasions by barbarian tribes. As the empire's strength waned, its vast territories became untenable, and Rome's once mighty influence began to dwindle. The causes of this decline are numerous and varied, from internal strife and societal decadence to external pressures and military failures. Rome, the city that once conquered the world, found itself besieged, its walls breached, its power usurped. Yet the fall of Rome was not the end. It marked a transition from classical antiquity to the Middle Ages, a shift in power and culture that forever changed the course of history. The remnants of Roman law, language, architecture, and philosophy still permeate our lives today. The fall of Rome marked the end of an era, but its legacy continues to echo through the ages.